Ever wondered why your doctor advises against eating grapefruit when on certain medications? Well, it's all part of a fascinating field known as culinary medicine, which explores the complex relationship between food and medicine. You see, food and drugs can sometimes interact in unexpected ways, leading to what we call contraindications. Contraindications, in the simplest terms, are situations where a certain food item can alter the effect of a drug or vice versa. It could enhance or reduce the drug's effectiveness or even produce harmful side effects. This is why understanding food-drug interactions is crucial for maintaining good health and safety. It's like a delicate dance where each participant must move in harmony with the other. Upsetting this balance can lead to undesirable outcomes. So it's not just about what you eat, but also about when and how you eat it. As intriguing as it may sound, this is the fascinating world of food and drug contraindications. Why do certain foods interact with certain drugs? It's all rooted in our body's biology. Now let's dive into the fascinating science behind food and drug interactions. Imagine our bodies as complex factories with numerous processes happening simultaneously. When we swallow a pill, it's like sending a specialized worker into this factory. This worker, the drug, has a specific job to do, and it needs to get to the right department to do it. Our digestive system is the receiving dock. Here, the drug is broken down or metabolized into different components. Some of these components are active, carrying out the drug's intended effect, while others are inactive waste products. This process is carefully managed by our liver, the factory's supervisor, using enzymes, which are like the factory's tools. However, food can interfere with this finely tuned process. Picture a lunch break where all the workers, including our specialized drug worker, gather in the cafeteria. Our stomach. Some foods, like grapefruit, are like chatterboxes at lunch. They distract the enzymes, keeping them from breaking down the drug properly. This can lead to too much of the drug being active in our bodies, causing adverse effects. Other foods, like those high in vitamin K, are like the overzealous workers who want to do everyone else's job. They can interfere with blood thinners, causing the drugs to be less effective and potentially leading to dangerous blood clots. Yet, other foods like dairy are like the factory's clingy workers. They attach themselves to certain antibiotics, preventing these drugs from being fully absorbed into our bodies and reducing their effectiveness. So you see, it's a delicate dance between food and drugs within our bodies. Each player has its part to play, and when they all perform their roles correctly, everything runs smoothly. But when someone steps on someone else's toes, it can throw the whole performance off. Missteps can lead to unwanted side effects or even dangerous reactions. Now let's delve into some notable examples of food-drug contraindications that you might come across. First up is grapefruit and certain cholesterol medications. You see, grapefruit, whether in whole form or as juice, can interfere with enzymes in your body that are responsible for breaking down medications. This can cause the drug to stay longer in your system and lead to an overdose. In the case of cholesterol medications, such as statins, this can result in an elevated risk of side effects like muscle damage. Now let's move on to dairy products and antibiotics. Dairy products like milk and cheese contain calcium, which can bind with antibiotics, particularly tetracyclines and ciprofloxacin, reducing their effectiveness. This means that the bacteria the antibiotic is supposed to kill might survive, making your infection harder to treat. Last but not least, we have alcohol and sedatives. This is a well-known contraindication, but it bears repeating. Alcohol can enhance the sedative effects of these drugs, leading to drowsiness or even dangerous levels of respiratory depression. It's not just sleeping pills we're talking about here. This also applies to antihistamines and certain pain medications. These examples underscore the importance of understanding how food and drugs can interact. It's not just a matter of whether a drug will work or not. In some cases, these interactions can lead to serious health problems or even be life-threatening. It's also worth noting that it's not just what you eat, but when you eat. The timing of your meals can also affect how your body absorbs and uses medications. This is why some medications are prescribed to be taken on an empty stomach, while others are meant to be taken with food. These are just a few examples. There are many other food-drug combinations that can cause problems. That's why it's vital to always follow your doctor's advice. So, what does this all mean for you? Let's take a moment to connect the dots. We've lifted the veil on the mystery of culinary medicine, delving into the science that underscores the advice given by our healthcare professionals. It's clear that what we ingest, both food and medicine, can have significant interactions, some beneficial, but others potentially harmful. We've also explored some notable instances of food-drug contraindications, illuminating the fact that even everyday foods like grapefruit or cheese can interact unexpectedly with certain medications. The takeaway from this is simple yet crucial. Understanding these interactions is key to safeguarding our personal health and well-being. By keeping ourselves informed, we can navigate these complex intersections more confidently, ensuring that our food and medication choices contribute positively to our health rather than detract from it. Remember, the goal is not to scare you, but to empower you with knowledge. Knowledge that can protect you from harmful food-drug interactions and help you make informed decisions about your health. As we wrap up, let's revisit our initial thought-provoking question. Remember when we asked about the contraindication between grapefruit and certain medications? Throughout our journey today, we've discovered that this is just one of many examples of food-drug contraindications. We've delved into the science that explains why certain foods can alter the way our bodies process medications, leading to potentially harmful effects. We've explored notable examples of these contraindications, shedding light on the reality that it's not just about being conscious of what we consume, but also considering the timing and combinations of our consumption. We've learned that food and drug contraindications are not merely trivial matters, but critical considerations for our overall health and well-being. In a nutshell, food and drug contraindications are crucial to consider for your health. It's not just what you eat, but also when, how, and with what you eat it. Stay safe, stay informed, and remember, knowledge is power.